Putin's victory march inches closer to another Ukrainian city. Biden administration shares new intel with Zelenskyj's army. Is the fall of Kharkiv imminent? After Kyiv accused Moscow of resuming its military activity in the area, the White House National Security Advisor has issued a strong warning to Ukraine, speculating that Russian forces might be getting ready to launch a major offensive on the Ukrainian city of Kharkiv, also known as Kharkov. On Friday, President Volodymyr Zelenskyj and the Ukrainian Defense Ministry declared that Russia attacked multiple locations along the country's border with the Kharkiv region. Later in the day, John Kirby, the spokesman for the White House National Security Council, told reporters that Washington is worried that Moscow is planning a large-scale attack on the second most populous city in Ukraine. During a virtual press briefing, Kirby stated, "It is certainly possible that the Russians are setting themselves for a larger assault on Kharkiv. You are not going to do that if you are not also thinking about some other larger assault directly on the city." This comes as a major development as the tensions between Russia and Ukraine continues to escalate. This news coincides with the US supplying $400 million more in arms to Kyiv to prevent Moscow from potentially pushing for Kharkiv. Moscow has not disclosed any details about its action close to Kharkiv. However, this is indeed a matter of fact that Russia is actually getting closer to the Ukrainian city. Ukrainian forces recently were forced to evacuate two significant settlements in the Donbas and Kharkiv region last week. These developments were made public by the Russian Defense Ministry, providing insight into how the conflict is changing. According to a statement released by the Russian Defense Ministry on Monday, the village of Kotlyarovka in the northern Kharkiv region of Ukraine was successfully taken over by the Russian forces belonging to the Western Group. This tactical breakthrough locates the settlement about 25 kilometers east of Kupiansk, which has been recognized as a vital hub for Ukrainian logistics. For Russia, taking this city was strategically significant because it could reopen a door to a direct assault on Kharkiv or support the ongoing operations in the Donbas region. The announcement of the seizure of Kotlyarovka follows the circulation of footage on various Russian telegram channels last week. This visual evidence highlighted the tangible gains made by Russian forces on the ground. In recent months, Ukrainian forces have repeatedly attempted to attack indiscriminate drone, artillery and missile attacks on Russian border regions, particularly Belgorod, using Kharkiv as a launch pad. In the meantime, the US unveiled its third $400 million aid package in as many weeks. Additionally, the Washington has also authorized the $30 million emergency sale of 3 HIMARS systems, which will be financed by Germany. Even though the US last month approved the long-awaited $61 billion aid package for Ukraine, Kyiv officials have told Financial Times that the aid would only help to slow down but not stop the Russian advance. And so, the report of Russia inching closer to Kharkiv could indeed be true. Meanwhile, Moscow has stated that the new weapon delivery by the West to Ukraine will not succeed in turning the tide of the conflict. According to the Defense Minister of Russia, Sergei Shoigu, Russian forces are in full control of the battlefield situation and are steadily advancing. Throughout April, Ukrainian forces lost around 1,000 soldiers per day on average, the minister stated earlier this month, estimating that Kyiv's military losses are as of now at 1,100,000 this year alone.